Alright buddies, so welcome to the Sinking City. Well, I'm not really sure what to say at the start of this video. It's a new series on my channel and I want people to see this and support in everything. But I just want to say thank you guys for all the support you drop in my videos, because that really means a lot to me. I just hope the series will do well, so with that being said, let's play this. Well, alright, we're in control now. That was a pretty epic intro, by the way. What do we have here? Let me check some items over here.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Holding camera. Alright, letter from J. Van der Berg. Let me read this quietly, guys. Alright, this is the letter that we read back in the loading area. Wait a minute, let me see some items over here. Alright, we got a gun.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Oh. Right, key evidence collected. What is this? What am I supposed to do with this one? Alright. Oh, it's a camera. Part of a trophy plate. Nice. Got additional 441 HP. All evidence collected right now. Gotta get going.
Now get out.
Alright.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Van der Berg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Alright, we got some options around here. About my problem, what's the deal with the city? Nice suit.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I need somewhere to stay. What's the deal with the city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How to get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What else did you mark on the map? What do you do here? Well, need to ask this one.
What are places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Not the access one.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Lee.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Alright, that's a pretty long conversation. I need to skip some of those options right there, so this is the map that we are gonna use right now. We're just right here. What is this? Let me check some legends over here. Place mark, focus player, compass mark. Wait a minute. Alright. How can we know some of this stuffs? What is the meaning of this? At least they will show some legends over here. So anyway, let's get moving. Press T for more information. Okay. Alright. The casebook contains your main case, which reflects your overall historic progress. Can work on more than one side case at the same time. Let me deal with that one later on. Gotta catch some breaths over here. What is that guy doing over there? Seems like praying. Oh, who's this guy? Wait a minute. What is this? Exit. So under the kill bar rather.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, Perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. These fishermen supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Alright, features are unusual. Vera, where's the fisherman's house? Where's the lifeboat? I'll be going. Well,
You mentioned the lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
alright, no need to ask some of these questions.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
That's a pretty long conversation. This game is a pretty long conversation, man. Okay, this is the fisherman's house. Evidence, press D for more information. So, wait a minute. Let me check my evidence. So we'll be playing as a public investigator here, private rather. Well, I can say public, I guess, since I'm doing it for free. Wait a minute. Let me check my casebook. So. Some piece of evidence have icons that hint at what action to perform. Alright. Case contains information about investigation in the form of evidence. Oh, so we will be having some diving expeditions in this game. Oh my god. We have some combats. And that is some kind of an alien, I guess. Padlocks, archives, Mine Palace. Anyway. I'm gonna deal with all of those things later on, so let me check first about that boat that Mr. Togmonton has been talking about. Wait a minute. Gotta check something here. Maybe I don't want to miss something. Okay, gotta get moving right now. Alright. Looks like it's a dead end. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, there's that boat.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
It's a tiny lifeboat. Very nice. So there's a letter right there. Albert Togmonton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's beautiful. We should have never done that. Everything should remain in that cave. Wait a minute. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father this here. What does this mean? What does this mean, man? Unreadable.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
All evidence collected?
Something
Seriously?
with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
What is that, by the way? I just pressed something. Let me ask this, fellas.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Alright, looks like collected lots of evidence already. This is it. Pin evidence in the HUD to keep track of your goal. Alright. How am I supposed to check my inventory? Wait a minute, guys. So this is the camera, and pretty sure this will be used for healing. And I wonder what is this? We got a gun at the same time. Let me use this one. Oh, pretty nice. What is that guy doing over there? And how am I supposed to get to him? Gotta check with this guy. Found your son's will.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
That's it? Where's this guy?
I've said everything I know.
Let me check this house. What is this? H. Alright, press F to toggle flashlight. Ooh, it's really messy over here.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Alright. Okay, someone has been cooking here. Can't even interact with that one. Shell casings, gunpowder, metal scrap. What are those things about?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
It's really messy in here, so gotta check some other rooms. Does this house have other rooms as well? Okay, what are this? Alright, I need to check this. Oh, we got someone in here.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is Kay? I guess it's their god.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Well, Newmine Palace clue. Newmine Palace clue, okay. Got 2 Newmine Palace clue as well. Let me check some of the stuffs over here.
Choo choo.
What is that? Something written in that this box. Same with that. What is written in back in the door of this house?
Choo choo.
Right, we got an alcohol. Okay, we got something in here. Well, even Will has not been sure what it did. Okay, oh my god, what is this?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Holy shit. Alright, what did just happen?
5 cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
How about in here? Okay. It's a knife.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
What's
So
this?
that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Okay. Alright, we got something in here. Mind's Eye. Q press to activate. Okay, Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. Okay, use Mind's Eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Alright. Okay. Nothing. Ooh. What is this? What is happening? Can I open this one? Alright, I need to hold that one. Alright. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical scenes. Okay. Well, this game is something really interesting. Oh, what is happening? Okay. What are these stuffs? We got one in here.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face.
Okay.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay. What's next, buddies? Follow the omens. Mind's eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find the evidence. What are those guys? Wait a minute, let me check in one more time. I didn't understand that one. Wait a minute, not here.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Alright. Well, I'm kind of confused right now. One. Okay, I need to press the one.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Alright, press it for more information. Key evidence collected.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Got number 3 right here. What does this mean? Well, I'm kind of confused for now. Wait a minute, guys. What are those numbers all about? And checking some of my items right here. Alright, we have this one.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
All evidence collected. So... oh, this is how I find all of this stuffs. Alright. Alright, Armand Thornton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Alright, we got one clue right now. Okay. Alright, Albert spread hysteria around him, which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria at the same time. So we got two clues now. Not this one. Alright, can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. Can track them using my supernatural senses. Alright. Only got one here. No need to combine, I guess. Can track down Albert. How am I supposed to track her down? Okay. I'm seeing some visions right now. You just jump right here. And let me follow some of this, guys. Okay. So I'm getting now. This is how it's supposed to be played. Okay. Oh. Found some evidence.
So the fisherman pursued Albert. Even let off a few shots.
Okay. Can I run? Can't even run, man.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay. There's an H once again. I'm seeing some of this stuffs. Alright. This looks not good in here. The warehouse.
There's something in the pocket.
Alright. Bloodstained note, Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. Don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people. I should have a steady supplies channel soon. Just one more week, and I'll return everything with double interest, Peter. And
the blood is fresh.
got some blood over here.
Whoever it belongs to could not have got far.
Where are we, by the way? Let me check my map. Okay. Alright, gunpowders, alcohols. That's pretty nice. So we got two options. Got downstairs and heading up, but I guess we can't access this one. It's kind of close. Oh, we can go right this way. Wait a minute. Let me check first. Going up. Oh, we can't pass right through that area. I wonder if there will be an enemy in here. Well, this place looks crazy. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, there's Press an H once again. Let me use my gun. Wanna make sure that I won't be toasted if there will be someone in here trying to kill me. Alright, gunpowder, coil springs, shell casings. Alright, finally a door now.
The door won't budge.
Okay, how am I supposed to get one? Oh, it's nothing in here. Can I just shoot this one? Let me try. Oh! We did it. Holy cow. Uh-oh. Someone's in there. Holy shit. It closed the door. Oh shit! Oh, wasted 2 bullets for him. Oh my god, what is this guy? It's an alien, man. Who is this?
1 fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Alright, New Mine Palace clue. Albert was murdered. Alright, key evidence collected right now. All evidence is collected. Let me check this one first. So I guess this is Albert. It's really unfortunate. Let me check some stuff over here. Oh my god. Is he still alive? Just want to make sure, man. Alright, looks like we got nothing in here. Gotta get moving right now. Oh, I can't pass right. Can't right past this area. Alright. Casebook. We got some side cases at the same time. Mine Palace. Okay. Albert was murdered. Oh, not this one. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis, the in-smarter that killed Albert Throckmorton. Maybe hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. Okay. Okay, Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throckmorton, rather than just drive him off. Okay, we got lots of clues right there. Okay, we got a key to a room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Lewis May at the bar and Albert was murdered. These are the clues that we have been investigated. Torn piece of jacket stained with blood. I found it alongside a blood-stained note in the warehouse where Albert Throckmorton fled. Blood-stained note. Okay. What is lore, by the way? Okay, photo with trophy plate. Alright, nice. Anyway, let's get moving. Looks like we gotta head to that inn. Where might that be? This is it. Thing is, it's kind of dead end. Oh, what are these things? Woo. Are those rats?
Oh. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Oh, poor soul. Got someone in here.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Come. your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Nonsense.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
All right, how much? $1?
No value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
No need.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Well, I don't want to waste much time. I can't even interact with them. Some of these people around here.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Oh, really? You want him gone, I can't help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Alright, I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Let me ask this one. I'm just
seen
curious.
some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Alright, we got the bartender's key. Well, he sold Lewis. That's really nice. Who is this guy?
What the? Get them! Oh!
Where he might be. Oh, there's not much of a room in here. Looks like not an inn. It's a one-room inn.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Let me ask this one, I'm just curious at the same time.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Your actions looks deliberate. Why do your people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Alright, their actions look deliberate.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
No, leave me to have that one.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
Alright, we got 38 pistol round. Nice! All evidence collected. Let me check something in here. Maybe we have some stuffs we can collect. I'm having some colds, man. Maybe because of the weather right now. Anyway, let me check my case book. My Mad Palace. Lewis was affected by hysteria. Albert was murdered. Alright. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throgmorton. Was mentally affected. Lewis was mentally affected and couldn't entirely control his actions. Okay. Alright. Deliberately murdered Albert. Finally, we solved the puzzle. We solved the case. I think I need to get back. Okay, let me ask this guy.
I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Let me head back now to Mr. Robert Frogwares. I kind of find it difficult to pronounce their surname. I want to explore somewhere in here. Maybe I'm gonna do this one later on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check something. Maybe we can check some stuffs in here. Okay, under the kill bar, exit. Oh, what is that? What are these things, by the way? I just wonder if they will attack us at the same time. Well, they're not. That's... Oh my god, look at this. It's a shark, man. Sorry, brother.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
The murderer is dead. The murderer is at the bar. I've seen some strange... Oh, okay. I don't want to lie. Maybe I will get better rewards if I will tell the truth.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Trying to find the source of my visions.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
They're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Alright. Let's talk payment.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, You've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Alright, looks like the bullet's now the currency. Frosty Welcome rather. Case completed. Well, it was a pretty interesting game so far. Few case now lost at sea. Wait a minute. Let me check the one. What about the side cases? Oh, I've done this already. Okay. Okay. Can also upgrade some of the skills here. Knowledge points, set traps twice as quickly. How about this hardball detective kit, an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. Chance 10%. Okay, Vigor rather. Extra clip carries 7 more pistols. Mind, smart pack can carry up to 25 pieces of 80 crafting material. Absolute clarity, earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. What should I upgrade in here? I think I'll be choosing this one. Right, nice. Okay, heading now outside. Let me check the map. Am I going the right way? Oh, it's a pretty huge map, by the way. Looks like I'll be taking much of this game. This will be a pretty long series, I guess. Let's get moving. Why does he always start a case with a dream? Well, we got a new case right now, so I guess that's all for this part for the guys. Gonna continue this next case in the next part of the series. So for all of you guys watching this, thank you buddies for all the support you're dropping in the series. It really means a lot to me. Gotta catch you again next time. You better stay safe out there, buddies. I love you. God bless.